The goal is really women go from journey to journey to journey. And even the healthiest woman goes from like getting her period to going through like fertility and pregnancy and postpartum and then menopause, perimenopause and menopause. And that's a woman who's healthy trying to have a kid. For someone who doesn't want to have a child and is healthy, they still go through like at least 4 phases. And so I think it's imperative for us to be able to create a healthcare system that's not episodic, but actually helping people navigate each journey.
Yes, that is such a good point, because even when I do my research on women's health, I see that with each 5 years or even a decade, the hormones fluctuate so much. And even in a healthy woman, it does change and you have to keep track. And again, with like someone, I have PCOS and I personally have seen that my PCOS has also transformed, because now PCOS is not just looked as ovarian thing. It's a metabolic issue. So I've seen from androgenic PCOS to inflammation PCOS within myself within a span of a decade. Right now, my androgens are fine, but it was the inflammation. So I dealt with the inflammation, and now I'm sure there'll be something else. And it's a longitudinal tracking that I have to do for my well-being. Apart from, yes, we again try to only look at it from the fertility aspect, but I think now with online communities and everything, we are looking at it as a wholesome well-being of a woman.
Yeah, no, 100% true. I feel like people are waking up, and back to the social media piece, right? People are waking up. They're talking about it. They're talking about their periods. They're talking about pain with sex. They're talking about all of these symptoms that were supposed to be taboo that we never talked about out in the open. And it is so refreshing, because I was like, wow, I'm really proud of this younger generation, and they're really owning it. You know, they're like talking about it. There's no like, they're breaking that taboo in terms of like being able to speak about it. They're not okay with the pain. They're like, no, this is not normal. Like, that is so nice to hear. And as somebody who's like dealt with period pain that is so debilitating in my teens, I'm just like, yes, break the cycle. Come on. This is amazing. And it shows in user research, you know?
Yeah.
When I talked to a lot of women, and once I got into that user research mode, everybody became my research subject. And it was really funny, because at parties or wherever I went, like I was getting a massage and my masseuse was telling me about her period, and I just like naturally got into all of these conversations, and not one person was like awkward about it or was like, I won't talk about it, right? And this is from all walks of life. And I do credit social media for it, because social media has made it a much more, like less of a taboo and more open, and the awareness about, you know, period health has just gotten a little bit out of its comfort zone and into the spotlight, and where it needs to be. So I'm really grateful for social media for that. But we can talk about what I'm guessing you and I both share, our opinion on the ill effects of social media.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it, or?
Yeah.